Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Duffy. So this video is going to be a weekend energy for this weekend, January the 30th to February 1st. We're doing all signs, so we're just going to see what comes out, okay? And we're going to go in order. So we're starting with Aries. Okay, so let me know what is going on for Aries for this weekend. 10 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah, I feel like Aries, you may have like an unexpected expense that's coming up, or also do not overindulge because you are feeling something like heavy, like with your emotions. Like maybe you get some bad news and you decide that you're going to, like, I don't know, go out drinking or spend a numerous amount of money on like shopping or something. Like, yeah, like have some discipline with your money this weekend. And some of you, there's going to be unexpected expense that comes up, maybe car trouble or something like that, and you're going to need that money. So don't, for those who are probably like getting paid on Friday, don't spend all your money, okay? Because maybe Monday morning when it's time to go to work, you may need to like buy a new battery, or you might wake up with like a flat tire or something like that that you're not expecting, and you're gonna need to get to work, okay? Anything else? 3 of Cups, yeah. It's okay to go out and have some fun this weekend, but yeah, be very mindful of your money, but also overindulging. Don't, do too much and then be sick or hungover come Monday, okay? Because I feel like you're going to pay for it big time if you do that. That's a lot that came out. I'm not going to take all those. Anything else happening for Aries? These are going to be real quick messages. I'm not making them too long because I'm doing all 12 signs. Anything else for Aries? I also suggest you can check all your signs, but your rising sign will probably be the most accurate. 4 Wands. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are going to some type of celebration this weekend. Maybe like somebody has a birthday party or they're getting married or something. It's probably why I say don't overdo it, because they know that you're supposed to have some type of celebration. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. I kind of feel like you are the friend that like likes to like buy a round of drinks, or put more down for the tip than necessary, or it's something where you like to really give and nurture and care for your friends. But yeah, just hold back on that this weekend, or allow somebody to maybe pay you back. Because I feel like sometimes your friends do try, like, you know what, you got last week's, lunch when we went out, let me get it. And you're like, no, it's fine. Because maybe you make more than your friends or something, or your family members, and you feel like, you have more, so you give more. Allow them to take care of you this weekend if that comes up, okay? And strength. Yeah, like, and you know what? This is the Leo full moon too this weekend. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like you have a big heart and you're the giver in the group. But it's saying like allow them to take care of you this weekend. Don't let your ego get in your way or whatever. Like, let your friends or family members love on you the same way that you have in the past, okay? All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. Let me know how it goes this weekend. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one. Take care, Aries. All right, Taurus. Trying to do these timestamps as we go along so I don't have to go back and do them. Please tell me what's going on for the weekend for Taurus. Justice. Wheel of Fortune. The Devil in reverse. I think some of you may get an apology or somebody admitting some type of fault this weekend for maybe how they treated you or they got something wrong about you. Yeah, the Hermit, like they had time to self-reflect on their behavior, or maybe they spoke to somebody else about the situation and they, you know, explained it and saw a different perspective, and it made this person realize that they owe you an apology. Yeah, Page of Swords at the bottom. So somebody will be contacting you this weekend, or this could be your energy, but I feel like it's you that's due the apology. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse and Queen of Wands at the bottom. So I feel like don't get cocky about it. Like when they come, you know, just take the apology gracefully. And I think you guys will have a new beginning, okay? Anything else happening for Taurus? Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords. Yeah, don't be cold. It's okay to like implement the boundary and be like, you know, I hope this doesn't happen again between us. I hope you see your faults. But don't be cold, okay? Have an open heart with this person because I really feel like they are truly sorry. Temperance. I feel like for a lot of you, this was not something, it was serious. Obviously, they hurt your feelings, but it wasn't, like, this wasn't a long-standing feud for some of you. And then for others, this was. And this really heals something in you. Like, I feel like you had a blockage in your life because of this issue with this person. Yeah, Ten of Swords again. But once you heal this with this person, yeah, new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. It might even been blocking your money, which makes sense because if you're, yeah, Seven of Pentacles. If you're, like, you could have, like, tried to, like, move on from this person. Maybe you worked with this person, or this person, you and this person had, like, a contract of some kind together. Could have been a business partner. I feel like your money has been stagnant since you've had this issue with this person because your heart was blocked, because you were hurt, you were, you know, wounded. Yeah, Death at the bottom. So this is going to transform that area of your life. And if it's not money, it's your self-worth, your value. Maybe this really hurts your self-esteem in some way. If this was like Love relationship, I can see that. You know, if you broke up with a person and it made you feel like, you know, maybe you weren't worthy of love, or maybe, you know, some really ugly words were exchanged between you guys when you broke up. They really, you know, cut you deep. But yeah, once you heal this thing with this person, it unblocks that, okay? Why is justice here? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely getting a new start. I feel like this person matured too in their thinking more than anything. You're gonna be surprised that if this was like a long-standing feud and you haven't spoken to this person in a while, you're gonna be surprised by how much they've changed. Okay. All right, well, that's what I have for you guys. Again, these messages are gonna be short and sweet today, and I will see you guys at the next one. Please like and subscribe so you know when I post the next one, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, Taurus. Gemini. Okay, what's the energy for Gemini this weekend? King of Cups, Magician. I feel like some of you guys are going to be asked out on a date. Yeah, Queen of Cups at the bottom, and you're wondering, should you go? Like, there's something about this person you're not quite sure about. Maybe you just don't know them that well, or you've heard things. Why is this Two of Pentacles here? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you've maybe you don't think they're of value some way. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe you heard that they don't have a job or something, or they're broke, or I don't know, or they're like cheap maybe, and you're like, I don't want no cheap date. Like, why is the Page of Pentacles here? Oh, this list is going to keep coming out because it's a full moon in Leo this weekend. Leo, I feel like you need to give it a chance and see for yourself. Don't just go off of like this person's outside appearance or what you've heard about them. I mean, it's one date. If it doesn't work out, then move on. But yeah, I feel like you need to go find out for yourself. Why is the Magician here? Eight of Wands. I feel like they talk really smooth, whoever they are. They have a way with words, which I mean, as a Gemini, I know you like that. You like somebody who is intellectually intriguing. This person may be a water sign, since they're coming up as the King of Cups, or they may be a father, have children. Anything else for Gemini this weekend? Queen of Wands. I feel like this person is really attracted to your confidence. I feel like they've been wanting to approach you for a while, but kind of was a little scared. Seven of Swords. Yeah, they were trying to figure out what to say to you, what would get you to say yes to them. Okay, they're very strategic in the way that they approached you. The Fool, it may even be in some type of like unique way that they ask you out. Fool and Wheel of Fortune. some of them may, may just be like drop a DM or something. You're like, but I feel like you know them in real life. Even if they do contact you online, I feel like you do know this person in the real world. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. I feel like also this is a date either for you or for them, or maybe both of you, that you guys, haven't had one in a while. But I feel like it's time, okay? It's time to step out of your comfort zone. Because, again, I don't feel like this person is somebody that you usually would see yourself going out on a date with. Even if this doesn't work out in the long term, I feel like it's getting the ball rolling, and you, learn something from the experience. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Yeah, the World. It's kind of like it's time to open up a new chapter in this part of your life, okay? Trying to think. Yeah. Yep. I think that's what it is. Any advice for Gemini? And then we'll move on. Any advice for Gemini about this date for this person? Knight of Cups and Five of Swords. I feel like Gemini, you can be like sarcastic. Maybe you think it's witty, or you're coming off like playful, but sometimes your words can cut a little bit. So just be careful with what you say or the tone that you use with this person. And also maybe even let them lead the conversation a little bit. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Take care, Gemini. All right, Cancer. All right, please tell me about Cancer's weekend. What's going on for Cancer for the weekend? Eight of Swords. The Tower. I was already feeling this energy. I think we're facing a fear this weekend, Cancer. I don't know what, but yeah, Three of Swords. Facing something or maybe somebody that gives you anxiety, makes you feel uneasy. Three of Swords, Eight of Swords, Tower, Lovers. Could be an ex. Let's see. What's happening for Cancers this weekend? Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. You may have to ask for help in something. And I feel like that's a fear of yours. Like, I feel like you've tried everything to make something work on your own. And now you've hit rock bottom, and now you're like, I need help. Some of you, this is your mental health. Some of you, this is like a financial thing. And for others, this may be addiction. And you feel like you've hit rock bottom and you're ready for help. Four of Wands. Yeah, you're ready to be stable again. So take that how it resonates for you. Like I said, it could be financial, it could be your mental health, it could be addiction, it could be maybe finally ready to go talk to somebody. Like if you did go through like a really bad breakup, some of you, it could have been some domestic, some DV going on with that situation, and now you're ready to talk about it. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready to heal. You want to feel like yourself again. Yeah. Temperance and Four of Pentacles. You need to get it out. You need to express your emotions. This also could be somebody you're finally ready to talk to somebody who really harmed you or hurt you. Like you're ready to really express to them like what they did to you and how it shifted your life. It definitely feels like some type of confrontation this weekend, either with yourself or somebody else, but you're ready to heal this. You're ready to get your emotions out there. If it's finances, you're just ready to ask for help. That might be that could be a lot. I get it. Cancers are nurturers. No matter your sex, you are like the mother figure. You like to take care of everybody else. So to ask for help is a lot, okay? It feels daunting. It feels like you have failed, and you haven't. We all get there at one point. Nobody is perfect. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Hermit and Chariot. Yeah, I feel like you're ready to get whatever this is out of your psyche. Like, you may be a Leo rising. Like, Cancer may be your 12th house. And if your sun or moon is in the 12th, I could definitely see you having these fears and being trapped in your mind a lot about your thoughts. Why is the Tower here? Hangman and Five of Cups. Yeah, you're just ready to really let this go. And it's going to feel like such a relief when you finally get this help, this healing. Any advice for my Cancers? And then we'll close it out. Nine of Pentacles and Eight of Wands. This is going to make you feel, even though you're asking for help, it's going to make you feel so much more independent and self-assured. Because you're going to look back at this and be proud of yourself and say, one, this is where my life started to change. I took matters into my own hands. And because of that, I just see where the path started to brighten after this, okay? You're not going to have any issues with expressing your true emotions moving forward or asking for help, okay? This is the turning point for you. You are opening up your heart, okay? And that's that full moon in Leo energy, okay? All right, so yeah, if you feel free to comment, you can do that. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys at the next one. Take care, Cancer. Bye-bye. Okay. Leo. This is your weekend, Leo. No matter if you're rising, sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, whatever Leo is in for you. It's a full moon, okay? But we also are getting ready to enter eclipse season this month, and the eclipse this year is in Leo and Aquarius, okay? So there's a lot of energy going on right now. There's a stellium in Aquarius right now, so that's like opposite of your sign. So I know you guys are feeling the energy big this weekend. What's happening for Leo this weekend? Ten of Swords, but it's the everything is fine. Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you feel a lot of pressure and you're worried about where this is going. Like, you feel like it's a Tower moment coming, and it could possibly be, but it's clearing of the energy for you guys, so you have a new start. What's happening? Page of Swords. Your dreams may be very vivid this weekend. Page of Wands, and this card has come out this must be the full moon and Leo card, Strength, because it has come out for every sign. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, Strength. Some of you are getting over something that's been bothering you since childhood. I don't know exactly what that is. It could be different for other people, but you're getting over that this weekend. Maybe you get some answers in this dream, or I don't know, something, it comes clear for you. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, so maybe you speak to a family member too that makes something clear, or clear something up for you. Maybe you are seeing something wrong, or they tell you, they might even tell you you're right, you know. Sometimes hearing that you didn't make something up in your mind, that it really did happen, you know, helps heal that part of you. 4 Swords. Yeah, I feel like something is happening in your dream state for certain. The Moon and Queen of Pentacles. For those that this is not, you know, healing of some type of childhood wound, some of you are going to be getting a new idea that's going to be very fruitful for you, okay? This weekend, maybe meeting somebody that kind of introduces you to something, or yeah, it could be like networking this weekend. 3 of Pentacles, yeah. They're either gonna give you an idea or ask you to work with them in some way on something. Could just be offering you a job, or let you know about a job opening. What's going on for Leo this weekend? 5 of Pentacles, King of Wands, I feel like, you know, this weekend is a similar energy of people asking for help or getting help. Yeah, I feel like you've been trying to do something on your own. And then this help comes for you this weekend. This idea or this person is coming in this weekend. Queen of Swords, maybe an air sign. Anything else happening for Leo this weekend? The Empress. Yeah, you're gonna be abundant. It starts this weekend, okay? Again, if it was a childhood issue, that you healing that is, you know, erasing a blockage for you. If it's not that, it's you guys, you know, getting an idea this weekend for a new project, or meeting somebody who's going to offer you a chance to make some money, okay? Yeah, King of Pentacles at the bottom. right, I think that's what I have for you, Leo. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you at the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. What's happening for Virgo this weekend? Ace of Cups. What's happening for Virgo? Empress. Okay. Can't help it, but those two cards together screams pregnancy. So you could be finding out you're pregnant, getting pregnant, or your partner is pregnant. Some of you, you're going for beauty treatments this weekend. Maybe a spa, get your hair done, nails done. The Fool and Ace of Pentacles. Fool, Ace of Pentacles. So you're a Virgo rising. Leo's in your 12th house. Yes. This could just even just be a new emotional renewal for you. Could be coming out of like a depressive state. Firstly, a Tower at the bottom. Just feeling better after like maybe just a bad time in your life. Maybe you get to go out with friends or something this weekend. Yeah, 3 of Wands. A chance to go out, explore something that you haven't explored before. Maybe it's just even trying like a new restaurant. I feel like you guys are really taking care of yourselves this weekend. So it's like spa day, hair done, good eating, maybe going to see a movie or a play or whatever, sports game, whatever you're into. 8 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you've been cooped up and it's kind of been making you a little depressed. But you're getting out this weekend. And for those who maybe you're pregnant, maybe you're like finally out of that stage of like morning sickness and stuff, and you're not feeling as tired. You can, hold food down. So you're deciding like you're gonna go out and treat yourself this weekend. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, I just feel like you are finally feeling good about yourself. Like you may have been going to therapy and stuff. Like if this was like a depression, you've really been working hard to feel good again, feel like yourself again, okay? And it's kind of like you're rewarding yourself for your work this weekend. Yeah, Knight of Cups, you're romancing your life. You're taking yourself out on a date. Maybe somebody else is taking you out on a date. But I think this is more about filling up your own cup regardless, okay? Anything else happening for Virgo? Hermit, that's your card. Page of Pentacles. And 4 of Swords. Okay, this may be like one last fun weekend for some of you, because maybe you guys are starting either a new job or school or something is starting next week. So you're kind of like, yeah, I'm going to take myself out and like really enjoy myself this weekend because I got to get ready to hit the books hard or something starting next week, or I had this new job. Some of you, maybe this is like you're going, because you got the 3 of Wands, so maybe you're going away, like maybe moving away from family and friends, and so they're taking you out this weekend. Again, it's bringing me back to this pregnancy thing, so maybe This could be your baby shower or your last little, what do they call that, a baby moon, like your little nice little trip, spa day and all that before the baby comes, because you're going to be working and not sleeping, you know, taking care of a baby. So yeah, I'm getting those things for you guys, Virgo. Anything else for Virgo for this weekend? King of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. And Seven of Swords. And Three of Pentacles at the bottom. I feel like, you know what, and I'm looking at this Eight of Swords differently now. Maybe you know that you're going out somewhere, but maybe there's a surprise element to it. Maybe somebody's gifting you something that you don't see. And that would make sense too. If you're going to have a baby, or if you're going away and this is your last weekend with, you know, in your hometown or whatever, you know that they're taking you out, you know, whatever, for drinks or lunch or something like that, but you don't know about, there's a surprise element to it. So maybe they're gifting you something. I'm not going to ask, because if it's a surprise, I'm going to let it be a surprise. Yeah. I don't see this Seven of Swords as anything bad. Let's just see. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Five of Wands. I don't think it's bad though. I'm not getting that energy. I feel like they're trying to, this Queen of Cups and this King of Pentacles are trying to figure out how to keep it secret from you. Maybe you're somebody who's hard to surprise, and they're trying to get everything aligned. Yeah. Like, they're scared that they're not going to be able to pull this off for you. But I feel like they're just working really hard to keep this a surprise. I don't know. You have to let me know, Virgo. Feel free to come back and let me know. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. What we got? Libra. Okay. What's going on for Libra this weekend? Let me get a good shuffle in for you guys first. What's happening for Libra this weekend? Judgment, Ten of Cups, and King of Cups. Okay. What's happening for Libra this weekend? Temperance, the World, or Two of Pentacles? I feel like either you're calling judgment or, yeah, I feel like you're calling judgment on this King of Cups. I think you're asking them, what's it going to be? If this is a love relationship, you're asking what's going on between you guys. Like, is this going, like, you want to put a title on it, or is this going to be long term, or are you playing games? If this is a job, you're trying to figure out, like, is it worth your time? Like, are you going somewhere in this job? Are you going to get promoted? Are you going to get a raise? You're really kind of looking at things this weekend and seeing, are you on the right path? It feels like, Libra. So let's see, what's with this Two of Pentacles? Why is this Two of Pentacles here? Three of Wands. Yeah, you're ready for expansion. So if this is a relationship, you're ready to take it to the next level. You're ready to either get married, start a family, move in with one another, and you want to know what's going on with this King of Cups. Is he serious? Why is the King of Cups here? Or this could be you, you know. It's not your energy though, it's a water sign, but you know, I don't know, maybe you're a water rising or something. High Priestess. Yeah, you want to know their true feelings. You want to know, is it going to be you and them? Or I feel like you feel like there could be another energy here though. Like, are they talking to other people? What's with this High Priestess? Yeah, Two of Cups. Like maybe they have like a lingering ex, or like you don't feel like they're all the way committed to you for some reason. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles and Two of Wands. They're taking their time on like telling you their plans with you, and you're kind of getting tired of waiting. So you're calling judgment this weekend. Like I feel like you're like, I can move on with my life. Just say the word. Like, I'm tired of playing games. Why is the Judgment here? Ten of Swords and the Star. Yeah, I feel like you're realizing that you have a lot to offer, okay? That you don't have to keep dealing with this person and their mind games, or them just keep, you know, now you have the King of Pentacles at the bottom, so maybe you may have your eye on somebody else, a King of Pentacles, or a King of Pentacles has told you how they feel, and you're like, okay, well, if this King of Cups is not ready to step up, then I'm going to move on with this King of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Wands. You're going to be victorious no matter which way this goes. I think you kind of already know the answer, but you just want clarity. But I feel like in your heart, you already know the answer. And Leo at the bottom. It's a full moon in Leo this weekend, so it has a lot to do with the heart. You could have Venus in Leo, or Leo could be on your 7th house, your 5th house. But yeah, you're going to be victorious no matter what, whether it's moving on or this King of Cups telling you maybe they do love you, but they were scared. Maybe they've been hurt in the past and they were scared, or maybe they were hurt in the past and were scared to like really pour their heart out to you, but now they feel like they're scared that you may move on without them, and they're finally gonna like open up now and tell you how they really feel. Or they're going to keep playing games and you're going to move on and you're going to find better. Okay, why is the Six of Wands here? Justice. Yeah, you're gonna be good. You're gonna find balance after this, no matter what. Well, any more advice or anything else going on for Libra this weekend? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's time. This was gonna happen regardless. It's the energy of what's going on. Six of Cups in Leo. I mean, Six of Cups in Leo. And Strength. Scorpio, Leo energy. feel like it's going to be very clear if this person is your soulmate or not this weekend. Why is the Six of Cups here? Eight of Swords, yeah. I mean, for some of you, I mean, you're going to find out. It's going to play out this weekend. But for some of you, this person was just really scared to really open up their emotions to you. But the fear that you may be ready to move on is going to give them the courage to tell you how much you mean to them and love them, okay? All right, that's what I have for you, Libra. Good luck. Feel free to leave a comment if you want. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you at the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, Scorpio. We're at 45, 47. Okay. What's happening for Scorpios this weekend? What's happening for Scorpio? Sun, Hierophant. Okay. What's happening for Leo this weekend? Wheel of Fortune, all major arcana. You have the Sun card out here, which is Leo energy. We have a full moon in Leo on Sunday. Monday too for some people, depending on what part of the hemisphere you are on. Wow. Sun and Hierophant. I feel like you're finding, for some of you, you're finding a calling this weekend. Like, you're finding out what you're meant to do. King of Cups. I almost want to say some of you are getting married this weekend too, but that, I mean, Ace of Swords at the bottom. Maybe you are. I mean, Justice. Six of Wands. Yeah, you're getting High Priestess. Oh my goodness. Six of Wands. Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups. This really feels like a calling. You're getting your flowers. Like, people are telling you like how like good you are at something. For some of you, this is something you've been working on already and you weren't really sure about whether or not you should keep going or give up. And others, this is like you really discovering something brand new about yourself this weekend that you didn't realize you were that good at. For some of you, it's something with your voice, speaking or singing. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, King of Swords. I feel like you had somebody. This could have been a parent. This could have been a teacher. It could have been somebody that said something to you, and it could have been recently, or it could have been, you know, in your childhood, that I don't know, they made you feel like your voice didn't matter, or that you weren't as special as you thought you were. Like, I don't know, it's kind of like they tried to dim your light, okay? And you're realizing this weekend that You are the sun. You are bright. You can shine. You just have to find your own unique way of doing it. And you're finding that this weekend. Let's see. It could have been a father figure here with the King of Cups and the King of Swords. Why is the sun here? The Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you just really had to find your own way. And it's given I was just about to give up on this, or I didn't feel like there was anything special about me. Why is the Six of Wands here? Death. That's your energy, Scorpio energy. I feel like with the Six of Wands and death, I feel like you were a part of you, because of what this person said to you, you were scared to put yourself out there, okay? You're scared to be on stage, scared to speak in front of people. You kind of wanted to stay hidden a little bit. You're getting over that this weekend. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Hermit. Yeah, I feel like this Queen of Wands is who you truly are, but it was like hiding in this Hermit. You might have hidden behind like, I don't know, I feel like you hid this gift. Like you hid behind something. Like maybe people always told you that you were good looking, but they didn't know how intelligent you were, or vice versa. You were very intelligent, but people didn't realize how pretty you were. It's something like people really just don't know who you really are, because you wear a mask, but to hide, because you're scared of scrutiny. I feel like criticism, because this person over here, their energy feels very cold, very calculating, very critical. And I feel like you thought that others were going to treat you that way too, and you realize no, when you show who you truly are, people actually embrace you. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Five of Cups. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, again, for a lot of you, you guys are getting ready to give up on something. Like you were sitting on the fence about whatever this is. Could this really happen for me? Can I really be successful behind this if I show who I really am? In this weekend, I really just feel like you're jumping out there, okay? And you realize that, yes, this can work out for you. You can be happy. You can, if this is something you can make money off of, you can make money off of it. It's not ridiculous. So this may be something out of that's not traditional, not the norm. You have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck now. Why is the Hierophant here? Hangman, Three of Pentacles, and High Priestess. Yeah, this is not something that's traditional, or what you would consider traditional. This is something, because the High Priestess kind of represents the hidden, right? The occult. The Hierophant represents, you know, traditional religion. So this could be a spiritual thing. Maybe you have a spiritual gift that you were shunned to not, you know, use. But for others, it's just something that's not traditional. It's not a traditional way of life of living, not a traditional career path, but it's your gift, okay? It's your calling. It doesn't matter how untraditional it is. It's for you, okay? Anything else for Scorpio before we move on? Ace of Swords. Yep. You will know the truth for sure this weekend, okay? All right, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Feel free to comment and come back or comment. Let me know how it went. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys at the next one, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Where are we at? 56. Okay, Sag. You guys might have been seeing 11/11. Or you might see 11/11 this weekend. Please tell me about Sag. What's going on with my Sages? The Star. The Tower. The Moon. Okay. Star, Tower, and Moon. I feel like you're having a significant revelation this weekend. If you're a Sag rising, what does that mean? That means Capricorn, Aquarius would be in your 3rd house. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. And there's a stellium there right now, which means your 9th house is Leo. Leo and Aquarius is very big right now, especially for this weekend. We have a stellium in Aquarius, and the moon is going to be opposite that, full moon. Definitely having some type of realization, like it's like gonna hit you out of nowhere, like a lightning bolt. 3 of Cups at the bottom. King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Some of you guys might win money this weekend, like go to the casino or you play the lottery. It's definitely, I feel like it's going to be a sudden shift in your finances this weekend. And it may come from a sibling or a childhood friend. Could be a refund that you weren't expecting either, like maybe taxes that you did last year or a couple years ago or something, and IRS owes you some money. It's definitely unexpected. Why is this Tower here? 2 of Swords and Temperance. Yeah, it's something you don't see coming, and it's going to heal something. Maybe somebody, this could be inheritance too. Somebody left you inheritance that you weren't expecting. But or maybe a court case goes in your favor. Why is the Star here? Hermit and 6 of Wands. if this was a lawsuit, you really did not think you were going to win because you were going up against a big institution, maybe even the government. Again, if this was, it could be taxes too. Like maybe you've been fighting, the government for some money that's been owed to you and you're getting it. And you just didn't expect it, like you were giving up. Anything else happening for Sagittarius this weekend? 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. I feel like you're being relieved of that. I feel like you're being relieved of the 5 of Pentacles, the weight on you. Yeah, 9 of Cups. You are going to be able to, now don't go crazy, but you're going to be able to get whatever you need, okay? We're just, last week you were scraping. You were eating peanut butter and jelly. You were, counting change to put gas in your car. Like, this is change. This is, I don't know if it's life-changing money, like millions or hundreds of thousands, but it's enough to shift your reality right now, okay? Yeah, I feel like this was a test of your faith. I feel like you were used to getting the short end of the stick, and once you surrendered, because like I said, you were like giving up. I feel like you kind of like stopped trying to control the situation. You stopped trying to figure out which way things were gonna go, and you just relinquished control to the universe or to spirit or whatever you believe in, and they're showing you that you will always be taken care of. The Empress at the bottom. You are naturally abundant. You have the right, just like anybody else, to enjoy life, okay? And you will always be provided for. Anything else for Sag this weekend? Eight of Wands, Page of Wands. I feel like you're getting your joy back. You're getting some energy back. I feel like, obviously, yeah, when you're struggling, when you're in survival mode, that just drains your energy. But you're gonna be getting that back. I feel like you're gonna do something fun this weekend. Yeah, Fool, new beginning. New beginning. I feel like if you are a parent, you're gonna be able to like do things for your kids now. Take them out places, buy them new clothes. Yeah, I just feel like life is gonna be good for you for a little while. Ace of Cups is peeking out. New emotional beginning because of your finances being balanced. And also, just if this was a lawsuit, just the relief of not having to, go back and forth to court and stuff. Yeah, 3 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. You're definitely gonna be celebrating this, okay? But you have three aces out here, so yeah, and the Fool. So definitely a new beginning. Something is closing out for you this weekend, and you got Justice at the bottom. You're getting your justice. Okay? All right, Sag, that's what I have for you. Please feel free to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you at the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Capricorn. Write this timestamp. Okay. Make a shuffle for a little bit here. Capricorn. What energy is happening for Capricorn? What's happening for Capricorn this weekend? Tower. Queen of Swords. Six of Swords. Two of Cups. I was scared. I was saying, boy, I feel like you got to cut somebody out this weekend. Tower, Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, Two of Cups. I feel like you feel good about it though. I feel like it's been a long time coming of you like having to put this person in place. I don't know, but you had the Two of Cups here, so maybe after you put this person in place, it actually shifts your relationship for the better. Why is the Tower here? Like, I feel like this person has been like trying you. They've been bullying you. King of Cups. Yeah, it's an emotional blow up for sure. Yeah, Five of Swords at the bottom. This person's been bullying you, and maybe you've been trying to be respectful, because either this is a boss or a mother figure or somebody that's just like maybe older than you that you're trying to be like respectful towards. But I feel like after you do that, you guys are on better terms after that. It's almost like they were gonna keep doing this until you stood up for yourself, and now that you stand up for yourself, they have more respect for you, so that it makes the relationship balanced. Why is it Two of Cups here? Yeah, Four of Swords. Like you'll feel more ease around them after this. For some of you too, okay, for some of you, I feel like you're gonna be fine after this. For others, I feel like you're gonna take a break from relationships after this. So if this Queen of Swords is a love interest, you're gonna take a break after this, okay? Because you're like, you know what, maybe I need time to recover, okay? Maybe I need to just take a break from being in relationships and take care of myself. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's just gonna, for some reason, once you put this person in place, it makes relationship better. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Who is this Queen of Swords? Is that the devil? The devil. I feel like this person was reflecting a shadow of yours. Maybe there's a part of this person that, okay, so maybe you're a little bit of a people pleaser or a doormat in some ways. So this person kept pushing you and bullying you to the point where you emotionally blow up, and so now you feel better about standing up for yourself, okay? And for others, you realize if this is a dating thing, you keep running into the same type of person, toxic person, so you realize that you need to go work on yourself. Take some time out before you jump into another relationship, which that's a good thing as well, okay? Why is the Four of Swords here? Yeah, Three of Wands. Like, before you realize you need to date up different people, okay? You need to get out of the comfort zone, because the comfort zone keeps matching you up with toxic people. But again, I feel like you're going to take a break for a minute, or at least you should take a break. What else is happening for Capricorn this weekend? Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Yeah, I feel like you're no longer holding um your true feelings back anymore. You may go on a tandem this weekend, Capricorn. This may like open up the floodgates. This might be the first person you tell them how you feel, and then you may decide you're going to tell everybody how you feel. Every person, and that might be why you need a break from relationships after this. You may decide to like tell everybody how you've been feeling. Okay, you might be cussing out the world. The Star, King of Pentacles. Maybe this is a boss. Maybe this is happening at your job where you're going to let every person in there know how you've been feeling. Maybe they all were kind of like bullying you or sabotaging you or something. And I feel like you let everybody have it. And then you feel better after that. Like the Star, the King of Pentacles, you feel more grounded. You feel like, I don't need this. I can, Chariot at the bottom. Like you're going to be ready to move on to bigger and better things. Nine of Cups, yeah. I feel like you were stagnant in this place or this situation, and it really was holding you back, but you were trying to make it work for some reason. Maybe it was just comfortable. Like I said, you're going to be getting out of your comfort zone. So you could have been doing this job for, many years, or it could have been close to your house. It could have been convenient. It's something why you kept trying to make it work, even though you were miserable. But now, because you do this, you open it up and you're actually going to get your wish fulfillment. You're going to get something better suited for you. Whether it's a relationship or a job, take it out resonates. Yeah, Nine of Wands and Four of Cups. You're holding on to something that you didn't even really want. And I feel like it was out of pleasing others and not yourself. Okay. Any other advice for Capricorns? And we're going to move on. Ten of Wands, Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you were trying to balance so much for so long. And maybe scared to make this decision, but it's gonna blow up this weekend or Friday maybe, because if you work Monday through Friday you may blow it off, and then over the weekend you're like, you know what, I'm glad that I quit this job, or I can have a better choices now. Okay, definitely good stuff coming, Capricorn, after this happens. Okay. Feel free to comment. Please let me know what goes on. Excuse me. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, Cat. Bye-bye. Alrighty. Aqua. Almost done. Ooh. Why is the police out for it? Is that a sign? Are you going to be in something, Aqua? Please tell me about the Aquariuses. What's going on for Aquariuses this weekend? Judgment. Seven of Swords. Well, maybe you are going to have a run-in with the police. Judgment. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is your energy. King of Pentacles. Dang, maybe is there a robbery happening, or maybe you found out somebody stole some money from you? Ten of Pentacles, High Priestess. Two of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, it's like a secret is coming out about some money or family money. Leo and the full moon is happening on Sunday. If you are Aquarius rising, then that's your 7th house. Could be a partner or a spouse that's been hiding money or stealing money. Why is this High Priestess here? Leo. Strength. I feel like you have the courage to go look for something. Because she's looking on a computer. The High Priestess. So I feel like you've been suspicious of something, and you get the courage to actually go look for it this weekend. So you could find out that it feels money related, but it could be your spouse is cheating or something, or your significant other. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Ace of Wands. It feels, yeah. They could have been giving money to this other party, this third party. This could be a gambling addiction too. Why is Judgment here? Ten of Cups. I feel like you're ready to be happy. And it's like you realize you're not happy because you feel like it's a secret's being kept, and you're ready to get to the bottom of it. Like you want to know what this person's true intentions are. You're tired of like faking it, like just going along to get along. Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Chariot. I feel like this person has been, or maybe this could be you as well, but I feel like this person has been secretly storing money away because they're leaving. Or this could be you. You could have been like, I feel like this person's lying to me, cheating on me. I'm gonna start making my way, like putting money to the side so I can go. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? The Emperor. Now for some of you, because I'm getting some good vibes off some of these cards. For some of you, this person has been secretly putting money away to surprise you with something. Either something you've been wanting, like a new vehicle, or to take a trip or something. And you're like, where's the money been going? Like you thought it was something bad going on, but it was actually them surprising you with something. But for others, this is a situation. Why is the High Priestess here? Page of Pentacles. Why is the Strength here? Queen of Pentacles. I can't get over this person has another, they may even have a whole nother family. Like, it might not even just be a relationship. They may have a child with this person. Let's see. He got 2 of Pentacles at the bottom. Like, yeah, they've been juggling you. What is this about, Spirit? Give me a little bit more clarity. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. I feel like they've been pulling the wool over your eyes, like in death. I feel like somebody has been having a change of heart, but they haven't said. I feel like they went and started a different relationship and were secretly like putting money and stuff away to move on. Okay, let's see. For others, is this like a secret trip or a gift? 6 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. It's gonna be, I feel like it's going to be hurtful, of course, obviously, if this is going on. But it's for your best interest. You need to be independent. You're not going to leave empty-handed, though. This person is going to have to be fair about money, okay? So if this is a marriage, you're gonna be taken care of in the divorce proceedings, and you're gonna be free of this person. You don't want to be with somebody who, one, would do this to you, but two, like, yeah, I just feel like maybe this marriage was built on money. Maybe it wasn't really a lot of love there. And now you're gonna get the chance to have that in the future with somebody. It's not gonna be built on superficiality. And I was feeling that with the Judgment and the 10 of Cups, which is odd, but I was feeling like this person, like y'all were like keeping up with the Joneses, or you were faking the funk, making your marriage look good from the outside, but really inside it was like nothing going on. I feel the need to pull a love oracle for you guys. Yeah, changing, making necessary changes. Blessed. You're a precious gift in my life. I feel like, but it fell on the part where I'm picking up like this person was having a change of heart and not telling you. So I don't know if they feel this way about the new person, or they were telling you these things, but it was a completely, yeah, you got thinking at the bottom, but they were thinking something completely different. It was like they were saying something, thinking something different, acting in a certain way, to you, but doing something completely different with this other person. It really feels like it's 2 lives. I'm surprised like 2 of Swords didn't come out. And then you have karmic battles at the bottom. Yeah, releasing what no longer serves me, which is going to be you. Okay. And for others, like I said, and maybe what I'm picking up on isn't for everybody. I did say I feel like some people have been secretly putting money away to surprise you with something. I hope that's the latter for most of you guys. But I am picking up on a story of somebody like planning on running away with somebody else. Yeah, you guys have to let me know if you feel, comfortable doing that. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next reading, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. All right. Last but not least, Pisces. All right. Please tell me about Pisces. What's going on for you guys? Seven of Cups. Knight of Wands. Four of Swords. Be honest with you, I feel like a lot of you are going to be trying to get some much needed rest. Yeah, because I feel you may be a little under the weather this weekend. So Leo would be your sixth house. That's where the full moon is going. So you guys may have been doing too much recently, and I feel like you need to rest, or you're not gonna be feeling well this weekend. I know that's not what you want to hear, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, Ace of Swords, and then I have Ace of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You guys are gonna be, maybe, a lot of the country got snow and all that, and it's been really cold this week, so you may have caught like a little cold or something. Lovers. Might be you and your partner. You guys might be in bed together, or maybe you decide just to have like a romantic weekend in. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna be home. Maybe you're doing some home improvements too. I don't see you going out. I feel like you're tired of ripping and running. Like maybe you've been doing a lot in the last week or two, and you just want to rest and maybe get some stuff done at the house, some home improvements, some cleaning. Yeah, and some of you are going to be resting because you're sick. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna feel like brand new after though. I feel some like much needed. Just gotta get the to-do list done, or you need to. Some of you are catching up on schoolwork as well, or grading papers if you're a teacher. I know it's not very interesting, Pisces, but this is what's coming through. Five of Pentacles, Tower. Again, I feel like, you know what, home improvement, I could see that. Like if it's been really cold and stuff, you may end up having some plumbing issues this weekend. I hope not, for your sake. That's a pain. But yeah, maybe something unexpected happening with your home, unexpected repairs that make you have to stay in and take care of it. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to be... Either you're going to be sick and trying to get yourself back to good health, and it's going to feel like something, it's going to be something that lingers for a while, maybe even into the next week, and you have to work from home. Or you're going to have some type of unexpected repair at your house, and it's going to take some money, okay? And it's going to take some time to repair. It's not going to be a quick fix. But everything's going to turn out fine. It's just a pain, you know. Yeah, Three of Swords. Just suffering. Just something that you just don't want to deal with. Why is the Tower here? Magician. Yeah, you're gonna handle it. It's gonna get handled. It's just gonna be something that's a pain. Okay. Why is the Ace of Swords here? The Star. I feel like you're gonna feel lucky though. I feel like you're gonna feel like, I don't know, I just feel like you're gonna feel grateful, even though this is happening to you. I feel like you're gonna be grateful to either be able to lay in bed and get the rest that you need, or you're gonna be grateful that you had the money to repair this. Yeah, I just see you like, you know, taking it, going with the flow. You have a good attitude about it. But yeah, I don't... Anything else for Pisces this weekend? King of Cups and High Priestess. Yeah, you're rolling with the punches. It's not going to be... you're like, I'm not going to let this get me down. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you at the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.